Welcome to the video blog. I'm Doug Simon of DS Simon here in Key West, Florida at Counselors Academy. My guest is Deborah Weinstein with Strategic Objectives in Toronto, Canada. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. It's an honor.
Great. Well, now, you've got some great advice for American companies who are trying to move their business and expand in Canada, which was just reported as a more powerful, middle class than in the United States for the first time. So what are some of the key things American brands have to think of when they're moving into the Canadian market?
Well, first of all, just to qualify myself so that you know that I'm not speaking through my hat, we brought a lot of big American brands to Canada. So they would be Payless Shoe Source, it would be Whole Foods Market, most recently Land's End. And the number one thing that I would give as advice to U.S. brands, or in fact any foreign brand coming to Canada, is we are a separate and distinct country with a completely different culture, customs, and approach to many things. So rule one, know thy audience. You must know and understand our country. We have two separate and distinct cultures, one English, one French. The province of Quebec has as a matter of fact, many of our Canadian clients have completely different marketing strategies for Quebec versus the rest of Canada. You have to understand the mindset of the country. When you're dealing in English Canada, you have to realize that we even speak English. We expect proper English spelling. If you spell you color without the letter U, or the word honor without the U, we feel dishonored. In other words, that turns us off. So there are little teeny things, and there's a lot of other big things. For instance, most recently Target came to Canada, and they spent an entire year with massive PR, massive advertising, building anticipation, and we knew about Target. We love Target. Fabulous merchandise, stores stocked to the rafters with amazing stuff at really bargain rates. Guess what? When they came to Canada, the stores were half empty at opening, so you walked into empty stores. But the biggest sin of all is that the prices, even though the Canadian dollar was at a parity with the US dollar, were significantly higher. So why would a Canadian who is used to driving to Buffalo or across the border to shop in the States stay in Canada to shop at a place that's significantly higher priced with far less merchandise? So that's really, really important.
So it sounds like that was an issue of both research and guidance.
Research, guidance, and I think a deep understanding for the audience and an empathy. So really, it really hit their bottom line. Target had a massive rollout plan for Canada. Now it's completely slowed down because it affected the bottom line of the company as a whole. So that really didn't need to happen because we were eager, willing, and desirous for Target, but they kind of blew it. So you get one kick at the can when you're coming to a country. Embrace it rather than kick it, I would say.
Right, or one kick at the Canada, if we're going to go with that.
Excellent.
But probably shouldn't have said that. Was that bad? Was that not understanding the culture?
I think it was good. We love that.
Okay, now I will ask you this, because you've been at a number of these Counselor Academy events. Now, why do you still keep coming? Do you still keep getting value out of it?
I have to say I've been coming to Counselors for some 15 years now. I get tremendous value out of it. It's actually the only conference I go to. I do a lot of speaking engagements across North America, even into Europe and Asia now. But this is the one I come to sit back and listen to others talk at me or to me and with me to teach me the leading edge of my profession from a PR point of view. But Counselors Academy is very different from other conferences because it's about how to build a really good business. And since I run an agency and it's really important to stay on the leading edge of how to grow a business, that's why I come. Why? The learnings are sensational. The people are amazing. You get a network of people across North America. And in fact, we have people here from Japan this time. So it has tremendous learning opportunities.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time and being with us and your great ideas.
Thank you. Pleasure.